Yo, let's talk about starting an online t-shirt business.
Big Safe.
Fat Man Scoop, Brooklyn Clan. What's up, y'all? This is Fat Man Scoop. And right now, you watching the sensei, the number one, the king, my dude, Big Brando. He taught me, personally, me, Fat Man Scoop. All you gotta do is keep your mouth closed and your ears open. Listen to the man talk. That's knowledge personified right there. And I wouldn't trust nobody else but my dude, Big Brando. And I said it. Fat Man Scoop, Big Brando. Let's go.
Satin everybody, boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about starting an online t-shirt business. Now, if this video showed up in your searches, it's because you are searching on YouTube on how to start an online t-shirt business. There's millions of videos out there. There's millions of content creators just like myself talking about t-shirt businesses in general. Now, let me start this video off by saying I'm not a professional when it comes to running an online t-shirt business. The only things I can talk about are the things that's worked for me and where I see my success at in the t-shirt world. Now, first things first, I'm gonna break this thing down from print on demand and like fulfillment type of business, and then also doing everything on your own type of business. Now, if you're here to hear about print on demand and using a fulfillment company, you probably won't hear the information that you want to hear because I'm very much against this type of service. The reason why is because there's no quality control there. That's number one. When you do everything on your own, you know exactly what the customer is going to receive. So if your name is attached to this online business, this is how you're going to make your money. This is your bread and butter. This is your clothing brand. This is your merch. These are your products. Wouldn't you want to know exactly what the customer is going to receive? If you don't care about that and you just want to get stuff out, cool. If you don't care about returning customers, cool. If you're just trying to make money, by all means, try it out. You probably make way more money doing it on your own because the print on demand company takes a big chunk of that profit from you. For example, blank t-shirt costs, let's say $3.50, we'll say $4 because of inflation and all that stuff. Transfers using a gang sheet, the print could come out to like $1 or something like that. But for the sake of the video, we'll say $6. $4 for the blank, $2 for the print. This is somewhat on the high side for both, but I just want to prove this point to you. Blank t-shirt, $4, the printing costs $2, $6 into that t-shirt. To triple your money, you could sell it for 18 bucks. And when I say triple your money, you get your $6 back from your initial investment, right? Then you get another $6 to put into another t-shirt to help grow your inventory. The other $6 can go into your savings account, go back to the business. You do whatever with that. But you don't have to only sell it for $18. You could sell it for $20, $25 to be competitive, whatever the case is. More profit for you, cool. But I'm saying you could triple your investment by doing things on your own. On the print on demand side, it doesn't work that way because somebody's doing everything for you. They're getting the blank t-shirt, they're doing the print for you, you're paying for the labor for that to be done. So that cuts into your profit. I don't know what the going rates for the print on demand companies are, so I can't tell you what that is, but that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that service. You're paying for somebody's labor to do something that you can technically do on your own. That's why I'm really against it. Quality control and profits. Now, in my experience of being on YouTube, people send me their shirts all the time so I could review them, so I can make videos about them, or they genuinely just want to give me one of their shirts, and it's cool. But anytime that I get a t-shirt from a print on demand company, like say one of you guys uses a POD and you're like, hey, I'm gonna send you a shirt, you send me one of the shirts, the print on demand company ships it to me, and then I unbag it, unbox it, whatever it is, and then I see it. You as the brand owner, you don't know what's in this box. You told that company, send him a black t-shirt with this print, and that was all. But you don't know what it looks like. When I say that, there's so many of you guys that sent me t-shirts that I never made videos on. One, because I didn't want to belittle your brand and your business. Two, I didn't want to show a horrible product on your behalf. I'm not in the business to bash another business. I would hate to show somebody else's business in a negative light, so I choose not to do that. But I do give you my actual review in email, and I'll show you pictures, and I've sent you guys videos just to show what the product looked like when I got it. Now, one of the big ones is the print being crooked or skewed on the shirt. I can't tell you how many times that I've gotten a shirt where the print is just either a bar of text, but the bar of text is crooked and it's coming down this way, or it's misplaced, right? It should be landing here, but then the print is right at the collar. That to me is not quality control. That's horrible, right? But you never know that because you don't see the product that's being shipped to the customer, because you're leaving it into the fulfillment company's hands. That POD company, you're giving them all creative control of the quality. So whatever they send out, they send out. And that right there, that one t-shirt can ultimately turn one customer off. If I was a paying customer and I bought that shirt and it was crooked, I'd be like, man, I'm not gonna shop with this company anymore. And I say this in a lot of my videos, but you don't get rich off of one transaction. You get rich off of returning customers, creating a loyal customer that's gonna come back and shop with you and shop with you and shop with you. That one transaction, you're not gonna get rich off of that. So if that's what you're looking for, just one transaction, you don't care what they get, cool. But if quality means something to you, then take quality into your own hands and you do everything on your own. So that way, when you pack up that order is gonna look exactly the way that you wrap it up. That's what the customer's gonna receive. You take a lint roller to that thing, get all the lint off. I've seen some of the homies that watch this channel use a steamer and get all the creases out, right? You fold that thing up, you put it into the bags, you add all the extras that you want, coupon codes, stickers, hang tags, all the little knickknacks that you want to throw in for free. All of that right there is the customer's experience. If you want the customer to have a good experience with your products, you have to be the one to do it yourself. When you use these fulfillment companies, they're not doing all that because they don't care about it. They're just trying to get these orders out. They're trying to print these things out, get them out. A lot of times it's people using a DTG printer, right? And they might know how to run the machine and this and that. But what if they're having a bad day? Everybody has bad days, right? What if they just load that t-shirt up all jacked up, or they don't put the right amount of pre-treat onto the t-shirt? What if the print has a bunch of banding and they don't care? They're just like, man, I'm just trying to get my 8 hours in out the day and get out of here. Quality control is a big one for myself. Once again, profit is the other one. That's a big, big thing for me. I'd rather keep way more profit in my pocket and be hands-on with the product that gets sent out to the customers. Now, this is how I run my business. I don't use a print-on-demand company. I am the print-on-demand company. I do everything on my own with a heat press and transfers. You could buy a heat press from anywhere from like $200 to $2,000. Whatever fits your budget, these things all basically do the same thing. What you're paying for is functionality, certain features that make things better for yourself, and the higher-end presses are built for high production stuff. That's basically it. But you buy whatever fits your budget. Transfers, on the other hand, transfers can be bought from companies like Supacolor. That's who I use for all my multicolor transfers. They offer gang sheets. You load up multiple designs on one size sheet, cut them out, press them on. I also use Transfer Express for a lot of my single color stuff. You can use transfers like Goof Proof or Hot Split, solid options, press onto a t-shirt. Now, why do I choose these two companies? Because these are screen printed transfers. There's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of people out there using DTF transfers. Those are digital transfers, printed off a digital machine. There's nothing wrong with those. That's how you want to get down, cool. I choose not to go that route because I like the feel, I like the quality, I like the durability, and I like the consistency of a screen printed transfer. For myself and my business and my brands that I run, I try to choose not to cut corners when it comes to quality. I want to make sure that I'm sending out a good product that I could stand behind. So that's why I use companies like Supacolor and Transfer Express. To me, these are the best bet for my brands and my businesses. There's a lot of transfer companies out there. You use who you want to use. These are the companies that I choose to use because I'm always looking for quality, clarity in the print, but also consistency is a big one and durability is the other. I want to make sure that these transfers and these prints last just as long as the t-shirt, if not longer. No cracking, no peeling, no fading. This is what I'm looking for out of a transfer company. So you use whoever you want. I'm talking about who I use. If you wanted to do more research, I got links in the description box to Supacolor, to Transfer Express. I also have links to the heat press that I use from Heat Press Nation. This isn't just to buy. Use these links to do more research. Read up on this stuff. Read reviews on this stuff. Find out where these places are located. So that way, if you could just drive and pick up your stuff, like Supacolor is located here in Hawthorne. You place your order, in 2 days, you go and pick that thing up. You don't gotta wait for shipping. You don't gotta wait for UPS or FedEx to deliver your stuff. You know that in 2 days, they'll send you an email that your prints are ready. You go pick them up. You start pressing that same day. Heat Press Nation is located here in California. I think it's in Brea or it might be Fullerton. I can't remember exactly what city it's in, but that's where they're located. I don't know if they offer a will call pickup to pick up their heat presses from them, but I know they're located right there. So this is what I do. I'll order gang sheets, right? A gang sheet is something like this. Got a bunch of size labels on here, left chest prints. I got some sleeve hits on here, multiple designs, multiple colors on this whole thing right here. You don't pay per design, you pay per sheet. So whatever you could fit on that sheet, just like this right here, this is cut off of this gang sheet, easy call. Now, the second thing that I do is I stock blank t-shirts. Majority of the stuff that I print on is on black. Blank t-shirts that I choose to use now is Shaka Active and AS Color Classic. Those are two totally different t-shirts that serve different purposes. AS Color Classic, more of a premium feel, quality t-shirt. Shaka Active, more of a streetwear, general fitting style of t-shirt. I use that one to replace the All South 1301 that's no longer being made anymore. It's made by American Apparel, I think so. But I since then replaced that with the Shaka Active. AS Color Classic t-shirt, more of a premium feel. I haven't never offered anything like that t-shirt, but to me is one of the best fitting t-shirts. That's what I'm wearing right now currently. I like the way these shirts feel. I like the way they hug the neck. I like the sleeve length. I like everything about this t-shirt. Now, do you have to use those t-shirts? No, you use whatever blank t-shirt you want to. Test out a bunch of different ones, see what works for you. That's what I did. I didn't know nothing about AS Color. I bought one of every single AS Color t-shirt that they offer. Found out that I like the AS Color Classic. Nothing against the staple and nothing against the other ones, but to me, the AS Color Classic fits me the best. And that's the one I like to use. Same thing with Shaka. I tried Shaka Heavyweight, Shaka Active, all the different ones that they have. And I tried them all out. Pressed on them, I wore them, I washed them, I dried them, I wore them again. Put them through his paces to find out what works best for me. And these are the two shirts that I like the best. Now, I stock these blank t-shirts. I don't print on them. When I get them in, I don't press everything. No. When orders come in, that's when I press on them. That's why I'm saying I operate like my own print-on-demand company. So that way I could have 4 different designs on my website. As orders come in, whatever design it is, whatever size they need, I pull that from my shelf or from my buckets. I grab the transfer I need, I press it, fold it, I lint roll it, put it into the clear bag, throw some stickers inside, put them in the poly mailer, slap the shipping label on. Everything is hand pressed, hand picked by me. I know exactly what the end user is going to get because I'm the one doing it. This is how I operate my business. I don't use Etsy. I don't use Facebook Marketplace. I don't use a lot of these things. I only use Shopify as my online store. Shopify is not a marketplace like Etsy is. Shopify is just where I fulfill all my orders. So my website, www.bigbrando.com, goes to my Shopify site. That's where you could buy the t-shirts that I wear. That's where you could buy the t-shirts that I make. Anything bought off of that site is me hand pressing these things and packaging them up for you. That's how I operate my business. When it comes to selling t-shirts online, I don't buy ads. I don't run ads. I don't do sponsored ads. I don't pay influencers. Everything I do is driven through social media. I use my social media like my storefront windows. If you're being a window shopper and you're just walking by my store, that's you looking at my social media. You clicking on the link in my bio means you're coming into my store now to look at my products, look at my pricing, look at my size offerings. That's you walking into the store and looking at all the stuff that I have to offer. This is how I run my online t-shirt business. Does that mean you have to run it that way? No, I'm just letting you know how I run my t-shirt business. I found this way to work the best for me because 1, I control my inventory, meaning I stock blank t-shirts and I stock all of these transfer sheets. Transfer sheets come in a bag like this. This is how I store them. This is 50 transfer sheets right here. Boom, that's it. Transfers don't take up a lot of space whatsoever. They come in their own bags, they come in their own boxes. I store the stuff just like that. As orders come in, I pull one out the bag, press it on the shirt, get it ready to send off. This is what I mean by controlling my inventory. When you get stuff screen printed, there's a minimum required to that. So that means you have to get 36 shirts printed, 48 t-shirts printed, whatever the minimum is. But what you also have to do is you have to guess on what sizes you want the screen printer to print on. Now, let's say you did 6 small, 6 medium, 6 large, 6 XXX, 6 extra large. You have all these shirts, right? And that's cool. But let's say nobody buys size small and nobody buys size medium. Now you have size medium, size small, pre-printed on your shelf, taking up space of that one design. Now let's say that you have another design that size small and medium is selling a lot of, and it's booming on that side. You wasted money and you're wasting space in your shop by stocking t-shirts that are already pre-printed that you can't sell. So to avoid all that, I only stock the blank t-shirts. So I stock size small and medium, but I don't print on nothing until the order comes in. So I never waste that shirt. That shirt is never wasted. I'm never forced to sell that. Nobody buys small and medium, cool. They just sit sit there on the shelf until somebody does. But there's no designs pre-printed on them. Because like I said, that first design, nobody buys. But the second design, a lot of people in size small and medium love that one. So I could just keep pulling small and medium and press that second design on them and sell them left and right. And that other design, the first design that wasn't selling on size small and medium, cool, they don't have to buy it because there's nothing printed on them. It's just blank. Until somebody buys it, I pull it, press it, ship it off. This is what I'm talking about when I say control your inventory. This is crucial to what I do because I never waste t-shirts, I never waste transfers. The only things I'm pressing are the things that people are buying. Nobody buys nothing. I got blank t-shirts on the rack ready to go. Nobody buys these transfers and these designs I make, and I make new designs until people start buying stuff. That's all it is. I never waste t-shirts. A lot of people, what they do is they get a lot of this stuff screen printed and they get printed in bulk, but now they're forced to sell those sizes with that design already on them. Hard way to run your business that way, especially when you just start now, because things are pre-printed, so you're forced to sell that stuff. If you left everything blank, XX sells out, order more XX. Size large sells out, and let's say you only bought a dozen size larges blank, buy 24 in the next run because you know that's a popular size, and just stock them on hand. And as those size large orders come in, whatever designs they're picking, you're pressing on and shipping out. That's how I run my online t-shirt business. I don't use print on demand, I am the print on demand. I buy my transfers from Supacolor and Transfer Express. The blank t-shirts I use is Shaka Active and AS Color Classic. I have a wholesale account with these companies. If you wanted to get your wholesale license or figure out how to do it, check out my playlist. I walk you guys through that whole process, man. I think the playlist is called like Legitimizing Your Business, or watch the very first 3 videos I ever posted on here. It tells you how to become a registered business, how to get your tax ID number, and how to get your wholesale license. And if you're in California, wholesale license is free, man. So I don't know why you wouldn't do it. And then the equipment I use is a Heat Press Nation Signature Pro heat press. I use the 15x15 because that's just the best all around size press for myself. Rarely do my designs go bigger than 15 inches. So 15x15 works perfect for me. If you're doing designs bigger than 15 inches, get the 16x20. Simple as that. Even on my size 3X t-shirts, the designs don't go bigger than 15 inches. That's just me though, all right? Hopefully this information right here helps you out. If you're thinking about starting an online t-shirt business, I can only share with you what I do for my business. This is how I run mine. I use Shopify, I use Supacolor Transfers, I use a Heat Press Nation Signature Pro heat press. I buy blank t-shirts and keep them blank, and as orders come in, I pull that blank shirt and the transfer that they ordered, press it on the shirt, pack it up, ship it out. If you wanted to run your business just like me, I highly recommend watching my playlist called Back to Basics. I lay out everything for you on there, from planning and structuring to the equipment, to transfers, to pricing, to marketing. Everything is laid out in video form in that playlist. Check it out. It's free and it's packed with a ton of information about starting a t-shirt business from home. All right, follow me on Instagram if you wanted to, Big Brando TV. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments for me. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.